How's it going? It's Shane Thomas, ready to show you another country classic on the acoustic guitar. This time, this video, we have a classic, maybe easily probably the top 5 of all country songs ever. And that is a song called Mama Tried by Merle Haggard. When I was sitting around not too long ago trying to think of what's some good mom songs, because as I record this, it's Mother's Day as I record this video here. And I was trying to think of some good mom songs that involves moms. And this is probably the top of the list, Mama Tried. It came out in 1968, was written by Merle Haggard. And it was off the album called Mama Tried. And it's just a classic, my gosh. And so, if you love Merle Haggard, if you love your mama, go ahead and hit that like button. And I'm blessed to still have my mom around. She's still working circles around most people, especially out in the yard, in the garden, which she loves doing. She's out there all the time and staying active and being out in the elements and out in nature, and loves her flowers, loves her gardens, loves all the birds she takes care of, loves all the pets she has. So I love my mom. So happy Mother's Day to my mom, but happy Mother's Day to each and every mom out there. So hopefully y'all have a wonderful Mother's Day. All right, so how I'm going to film this video is in a couple parts. I'm going to do the intro on the nylon string guitar, because that's what it is on the record. And then I'm going to switch over to the steel string acoustic guitar and show you how to play the entire song. And all the verses, which is 3 verses, and that famous chorus that talks about turning 21 in prison. So let's learn the intro first, and then we'll learn the rest of the song. All right, when we learn the intro, know that you can play it in several places on the guitar neck. Just like many songs, you can do it in different places on the guitar. I think for beginners, what I'm getting ready to show you is probably the easiest and most simple way to do it. So if you're just learning, if you want to learn how to play it quick, this way is pretty good, I think, for a beginner. And it starts with your first finger on the 7th fret of the 3rd string, and you play the 4th string open. So 4th string open, 7th fret, 3rd string, then put your pinky on the 10th fret of the 2nd string. So strum down, or pluck down rather. 4th string open, 7th fret, 3rd string, 10th fret, 2nd string. Do that again. 7th fret, 3rd string, 10th fret, 2nd string. So you do that twice. Then you take your pinky off and put your middle finger on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. Everything else is the same. You only do that once. Now we're going to take that off. So it's almost like a descending thing. We're removing things, or we're working our way back up the guitar neck. Or down, I should say, note-wise. So far we got 10th fret, 10th fret twice. Take that off. Now on the 8th fret once. 4th string open, 3rd string, 2nd fret, 8th string, or 8th fret, 2nd string. Take your middle finger off. Now we're just playing the 7th fret. You play that twice. So open 4th string, 3rd string, 7th fret, 2nd string, 7th fret. What helped me when I was first learning this song was the number 5. It's probably not right music theory wise, but it helped me learn this song. So here's what I mean. We're going to count to 5, and I want you to kind of remember 2, 1, 2. That equals 5, right? So here's how it works. So let's start again. 4th string open, 7th fret of the 3rd string, and 10th fret of the 2nd string. We do that twice. One more time. Now we're going to take our pinky off and have our middle finger on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. Do that once. Remember, 2, 1, 2 equals 5. So we got our first two right here. Take that off, play the 8th fret once. Take that off and play the 7th fret twice. So 4th string opens, 3rd string, 7th fret, 2nd string, 7th fret. 1, 2, take the pinky off just once on the 8th fret. Take that off, 2. Let's do it again. 10. Once on the 8th, twice on the 7th fret. 2, 3, 4, one more, 5. And you just keep practicing that till you speed it up. And that's how you play the intro. Like I said, you could play it in different places, but I think for beginners, that's pretty easy, or will be easy, compared to the other versions. So just remember, 2 there, 1 there, 2 there. 10, 8, and 7. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. And that's how you play the intro. Let's learn the verses and the chorus to Mama Tried. Now that we learned the intro, let's learn the chords to the verses and the chorus of Mama Tried. You just got 4 chords. You use 3 of them mainly. The 4th one's very rarely used, but it's used to great effectiveness. So the song's in the key of D. So let's learn that one first. Middle finger goes on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. Then you skip a string, put your 1st finger, your index finger, on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Put your ring finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. Strum down, 4th string on down. That's a D major. Check out the chord diagrams if you need to. It's show you where your fingers go and what strings to strum. So there's our D major. The next chord is a G major. Put a finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. Put a finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret. Play the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string is open. And put a finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Strum all 6 strings. Next one is A major. That occurs on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string on the 2nd fret. So again, you can use 1 finger on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string of the 2nd fret, or 3 separate fingers. Now I will tell you, I like to use the A7, and the only difference between the A major chord and the A7 is not pressing down on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. So you play that string open, that G string open. And check the chord diagrams if you need to. I think it just adds a little bit more to the song when you're doing A7. But there's people, you'll know what you're playing. People still gonna know what you're playing if you play the A major, not the A7. So it doesn't matter, whatever's best for you. So that's our 3 main chords that we use in this song. I'll show you the 4th one here in a little bit when we get to the chorus, because it just makes a brief appearance in the song. All right, so let's go. We just played the intro. We start off with the D chord. Now strumming pattern is down, 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 up, down. I just go by feeling. If y'all watch my videos, you know I don't get hung up on the strumming patterns too much. Down, 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 up, down. I can't think about that stuff. I'm ready to sing these brilliant lyrics by Merle Haggard. Let's go. First thing I remember knowing, G is a lonesome whistle blowing. G D, up to right, A7, back to D. Pretty much do the same rotation again. Now, every time I make a Merle Haggard tutorial, I get a copyright claim, I get a copyright strike. So I want, as much as I want to sing this song, I want to sing my heart out on this song. I'm trying not to sing too much at one time because I'm trying to avoid getting copyright claimed on this song. But I want y'all to learn this classic, so it's a fine line, I guess. I just want people to know this classic song, Merle. It's probably not Merle's fault, it's the publishing companies. They just rightfully claiming what's theirs, I guess, which I can't blame them. All right, back to the song. And a young'un dream of growing up to ride. We stopped right here on the A7. On a freight train leaving town. So D, G, no one can change my mind. Back to A7, back to D, but mama tried. So that's verse 1. We have 3 verses, but we're going to do verse 1 and verse 2 and then the chorus. So that was the first verse, but the chords are the same for all 3 verses. So let's go with verse 2. One and only rebel child from a family meek and mild. So D and G's. My mama seemed to know what lay in store. A7. Despite all my Sunday's learning, towards the bad I kept on turning. D and G. Till mama couldn't hold A7 anymore. I love that line, Merle. You're a hell of a songwriter, boy. Despite all my Sunday's learning, towards the bad I kept on turning, till mama couldn't hold me anymore. How many people in this world, in their teens and early 20s, mama can only do so much, and then, I don't want to say it's a lost cause, but mama tried to keep people straight, but when they're rebels, the rebels, It's the beauty of this song. All right, so again, the verses: D, G, D, G, D, A7. So D, G, and A7, or A if you play the A in your verses. And then, till mama couldn't hold me anymore. A7 to D. Now let's learn the chorus. So now that we learned the intro and we learned the chords to the verses and we played verses 1 and 2, let's learn the chorus, the mama tried. Start off in D again. I turned 21 in prison. To G, doing life without parole. Back to D. New chord, B minor. B minor, put your first finger on the 2nd fret, on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th strings. Put your middle finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. Put your ring finger on the 4th string, 4th fret. And put your pinky on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. That's the hardest chord that we have to make in this song, and we don't use it that often. So far we got, and I turned 21 in prison. G, life without parole. Back to D, to B minor. No one can steer me right, but mama tried. A7 or A if you play A. Mama tried to raise me better. G, D, she tried to raise A7. So that leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried. Back to D. So let's do it again at full speed. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but mama tried. A7. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried. So after that 2nd verse, or after that chorus, they play that solo, and then comes back with another verse. third and final verse. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mama heavy and low. D, filling shoes, A7, working hours without rest. Wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. Repeat that chorus again. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but mama tried. Mama tried, mama tried to raise me better, but a pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried. Just do that again. And then you got the lead part again. And then you hear that lick that we learned in the intro. And that's how you play Merle Haggard's Mama Tried. Again, happy Mother's Day each and every day to all the moms out there. My gosh, if it wasn't for the moms, the mamas out there, the mothers out there, none of us would be here. So thank you all to each and every one of you, to the moms, but thank you to each and every one of you that watches these videos. Hopefully they're helpful and let you learn how to play. I mean, this song is just, I don't know how you can explain it in words. It's like a national treasure, honestly. It's one of the greatest songs ever written. By one of the greatest songwriters and country music artists that ever lived. Alright, if you like this video, hit that like button. Again, if you want to learn a bunch of country songs, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. That way you get all the latest guitar tutorials of country classics as soon as I publish them. I want y'all to keep strumming and humming. Keep loving your mamas. Keep remembering your mamas if they're not around anymore. And I want y'all to take care of yourself, take care of each other. I'm Shane Thomas. Take care. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but mama tried.